Okay, welcome to my website. Okay, so this is the front page of my site, and the site has totally 5 pages. So I guess we will crack on to the front page first. Well, I would say that the theme I went for is a little bit unprofessional, as it's colorful, but someone has to go for it, yeah. Um, okay, so right here it has like keyframes for animation with the background, just to want it to look a bit stylized. Also I have like opacity for the navbar here as well. Okay, so I have home highlight, which is just there for decoration. It doesn't have anything in there, but the home is for this front page. So wherever you are, the navbar goes along throughout the whole website. So if you want to go back to the front page, you don't have to click back, but you can click the home button right here. I have a bow, sign in and search engine with the button for entering the whatever the keywords you search for. Okay, so let's just skip these two for a bit. Let's go down. So you might notice that the links are the images. Okay, you can see it right here. You can tell that the text right here sort of suggests you to click on these two links, but are like, maybe the user don't want to click on, maybe they want to scroll down a little bit more to see what's at the bottom. So that's fine, because I have the what's on section here, which has the function to sort of creating curiosity for the users to go back to these two links, as set right here. Like, okay, we have this sort of whatever it is, like an exhibition or an image, and if you want to see that, you have to refer back to this. You have to go back to this um, link, or many other things as well, like exhibition events. And right here we have information and membership. So at the end of the day, the users have to go back to these two links to go to the inner pages. And I have a footer as well, which has 3 columns. I have a logo here, phone number, email, street, postcode, corporation like jobs, library, or support us. I have the social media feeds as well, contact us or join mailing list, or something like that. Okay, so this is the front page. Alright, so let's click onto this one. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have the responsive version here. So this is the responsive version of my site. Let's click on to the exhibition and events. Alright, so as you can see, as they have the navbar goes along, and also, let's just scroll down a bit, the footer comes along as well. So these two elements will go with the users throughout the pages, whatever the pages. Oh, I mean, except sign in, because this is going to be like a different page. Like, you click on it, like target blank. I don't know how to describe it, but it gonna shows pops up to another window. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, current exhibit, the required tasks, permanent collection, and so have like image gallery, which you click on, shows up the light box here. You can sort of go through all of these, and each of them will have its own light box. So if it goes to the end, this image, you click it and it goes back to the previous one, the initial image right here. This is the different one, so you're gonna have this section is gonna have different light box. Yeah, so that's the feature of it. Permanent collection, crafting, architectural. So just some random stuff I throw in. And half-term events for kids, just some random texts, lorem ipsum, and tools and talks. I have it as a carousel, just like the front page as well. The footer. Okay, so let's go back, and now we're gonna get to information and events. Oh, I'm sorry, information and membership. Yeah, right. So still a navbar, nothing interesting right there. I've embedded Google responsive Google Map just as we did in the first project. So this is how to find us. I might want it to throw some text in here, but I was not bothered actually. So it's the responsive version of it, the website. I'm sorry, the Google Map. And then you might notice that I have this sort of quite interesting, I would say, skeleton for it. Like I have the biggest container which covers everything inside, and then the second biggest one right here, the greyish box for the opening hours, which has 3 columns as well, and then the smallest one, which is the form for everyone who wants to be a member for this museum website. And you might notice that I have this interesting sort of JavaScript code. It's not mine actually, so I copy it from another website which is already referenced in the text referencing. So it pops up the requirements for the password. Yeah. So if I type in, yeah, I type A, capital A. So right there it turns green. So it just like that, like some usual requirements, validation sort of things right there for passwords. Okay, and the footer as well. Okay, so what else? So let's get to this navbar elements right here. So the highlight, as I said before, is just for decoration, nothing in here. Yeah, I have home, which goes back to the front page. Then about page. Okay, so you might notice the theme is different, and I intentionally went for it, just to sort of spicing up the website a little bit. Don't want it to look so identical throughout the pages. I'm sorry, throughout the website. So I have like 2 sections here, learning section, just some random stuff, random text here. I actually copy it somewhere. I also reference it, so no worries. So it's like this museum offers some sessions for people who are interested in, art, stuff like that. So, and history as well. Again, random images, and also the text here, which was taken from some of the museum website as well, which also referenced. Okay, so this is the responsive website for the about page. All right. Okay, so the last one is sign in, and yeah, I did tell you that it's gonna pop up to another window. So right here. Yeah, and it also has the initial theme right here, which is quite colorful. I think it's quite nice with the sign in window here. I mean, just for the sign in, I think it's great because it's quite sort of transparent for the box here. Yeah. I also keep the same animation for the title box. They have email. Put some CSS in here for you know for a little bit of excitement for the users. So let's just type in. Yep, and you can see there just a little bit of CSS. The words, the the email and passwords words just sort of goes up whenever I type in or tap in. Yeah, and then it has a validation for email. So if you don't put anything in here, it will ask you to fill in the field. Um, Password. So I guess that's it. Oh, responsive version here. Yeah, sorry for that. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for listening.